Do not create a brand new Minecraft world. Instead, you should have one world which you constantly play on, similar to my almost 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world. Which is why today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to create a long-term Minecraft world, as well as answering some of your questions, sharing my future plans for my Minecraft world, and at the end I have a massive announcement to share which will impact the future of my channel. But welcome back to the hardcore series. We're now on episode 28, which is pretty insane to think about. And I'm going to start by answering the first question: why don't my views demotivate me? If you're a regular viewer, you'll probably notice that I upload a lot of videos. More specifically, I upload 3 long-form videos a week, and I try and upload as many other shorts as I can during that time. I think being as consistent as possible has really helped me not get demotivated, as it means that if one of my videos doesn't do as well as I expected it to do, I don't really mind. I sort of just move on to the next video and focus on that one instead. But of course I do still get slightly demotivated if one of my videos does worse than what I'd expect it to do, or worse compared to the other videos around it. For example, one of the recent hardcore episodes where I went to find every single wolf didn't get as many views as I expected it to do. But I'm not too bothered by it, and I've just moved on to uploading different videos instead. At this point, I'm not really forcing myself to change every different aspect of a video to see if it will perform 10 times better. I sort of just move on. But of course, I also learn from it. I can see what I could do better next time. Maybe it's the length of the video, maybe the thumbnail wasn't good enough, maybe the topic of the video wasn't even good enough. But I think the main thing is just being consistent, as it sort of just gives me no time to really care about one video. As soon as it's uploaded, I just want to work on the next one and see if I can improve something else. So my biggest bit of advice would just be to move on straight away and just focus on your next video, as you can make that one even better. And hey, that next video may not perform as well as you think, but that doesn't mean it's a bad video. It just means you have to learn from it and try something else, as not every video you create will be the most popular video. Next question: what did you think when llamas came to Minecraft? Well, if I'm going to be honest, at that time I didn't play Minecraft too often, so I wasn't even aware they were adding llamas until they were added. I also didn't do YouTube at that time, or even have llamas as sort of my main brand, so I didn't really think anything of it. And I definitely didn't expect me to breed like over 200 llamas and ending up finally getting the best llama in the game. Yeah, that took so long. And will I be doing anything with the best llama in the game? As I said in that video, no, probably not. He's just going to stay here forever. However, this whole llama town's not even done, as these dogs need to be named. And I do actually want to add in some extra buildings as well, maybe a couple around here. And I want to continue the path along here to this little village here, which I need to extend as well in the future, as that is one of the many plans I have for this hardcore world, as we are quickly approaching 2 years in this world, as well as 2,000 days, as we're currently on day 1,854. And I have a lot of projects I want to do in that time. For example, the next hardcore episode, which will be me building a custom forest, should be out this Saturday, and it's actually this area here. But as soon as that's done, I have plans to make a video of just building in this world for another 100 days until we hit day 2000. As that video will allow me to fix up things in my hardcore world I'm not a massive fan of at the minute, in time for a 2000 day world tour, which I plan on doing. And I definitely need to work around this castle area some more, as I built this almost 2 years ago. And yeah, I haven't even finished the interiors in this place yet. And there's also missing blocks here, which I've just realised. Oh well, luckily I should have something to fix that in my ender chest, I hope. Yeah, a crafting table will do there. And to be fair, I should probably just add a floor to this quickly. I also have massive plans in this area of the hardcore world, which will involve transforming this industrial district a little bit. And if I'm going to be honest, a lot of these factories need work, as compared to this massive dirt factory I built recently, these all look quite bad now, to be honest. They're also missing loads of blocks and interiors in ones like this. Oh right, I needed to grab some oak wood. And whilst I do that, I can answer the next question. What are my thoughts on Minecraft's mob votes? In my opinion, I really like the mob votes. However, the thing that ruins it for me is the community constantly complaining about it. Like, I do understand Minecraft could definitely add all 3 mobs a year, but that's not the point of a mob vote. The point of a mob vote is to let players decide what mob they'd like to see in the game first. It's not about how many mobs can be added in, it's about what mobs the players actually want to see first. Because ultimately, they probably all will be added eventually. So, honestly, I'm a massive fan of a mob vote, but I don't expect to see one again this year due to the amount of community backlash from last year. Maybe we could see one between the mobs that haven't been added yet. For example, like the copper golem, the tough golem, the penguin, and mobs like that. Maybe that would be more interesting to see than 3 brand new ideas. One thing I will say about the mob votes though, is the fact that I think biome votes are slightly better, as it does allow us to get blocks, trees, and things like that, rather than just a single mob. I mean, to be fair, we did get a completely updated dog system in this update though. Next up, how does a llama play Minecraft? With its hooves. Do I believe that people should have a long-term Minecraft world? 100%. I know it's not the greatest looking world ever, but look what I've managed to achieve in the 2 years I've been playing this hardcore world. Honestly, I think just having a long-term Minecraft world is so much better. And as I said it right at the beginning of the video, don't constantly create brand new worlds. Like, obviously, occasionally you could create a new survival world, maybe you want to experience a new update. I have a separate survival series where I just play Minecraft and take it a bit slower. And there also may be a brand new series releasing this Thursday as well. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe, as every time someone subscribes, I'm going to be adding one more custom tree into this hardcore world. But how do you have a long-term Minecraft world? Well, all you need to do is set yourself constant goals and objectives. For example, it could be a building goal like building an entire custom forest, or a giant castle, or you could attempt to get every type of villager, or maybe complete every advancement, or find Minecraft's rarest mobs. And with Minecraft, the limit is your imagination, which is why Minecraft is my favourite game, as you're able to do pretty much anything inside of your world. I also think the sense of achievement you get from having a long-term Minecraft world is so much better. For example, I can just walk around this Minecraft world knowing I've built all of this without dying or using a single totem. Another way to stay motivated is doing what you love most. For example, you might like fighting mobs or players in Minecraft. In that case, why don't you set up an arena to fight mobs in? Or building may be more your style. In that case, just build whatever you want. I think it's quite obvious to tell what I like doing in Minecraft. And it's definitely not picking up shulker boxes, which is sort of what I need to do now quickly. Yeah, I don't even have enough inventory space for those two. But honestly, you may not even have a long-term Minecraft world. Well, in that case, just start a new one. As in my opinion, the fun of Minecraft comes from just having a long-term Minecraft world, which you can always look back at. Why did I make my skin and my brand a llama? I've told this story quite a few times now, but when I was younger, I drew a portrait of myself, and I thought it didn't look very good, and I described myself as a llama. Found it quite funny, and from then on, I just used like Harrydallama as sort of my branding. I mean, except from the beginning of this channel when it was called Llama Epic 29, but that soon changed. Will I ever make a mod or data pack? Probably not. I mean, unless it was for some sort of video, but like my own like performance mod or a mod that adds loads of features into the game, probably not. I couldn't handle the stress of like constantly updating it and things like that. I just don't think it would be very fun, in my opinion, to learn. Which leads me into another point, which is a world download. Will I be putting this world up for download? And my answer is no. And that is because this is my Minecraft world, and I don't really like the idea. I know it's a separate copy and everything, but I don't like the idea of other people sort of having it and like wandering around for themselves, as this is sort of my world and things like that. Maybe in the future I'd add it onto a server for people to look around, but it is my world. It's what I've sort of created, so I wouldn't put a public download out. Or to be honest, I wouldn't put a paid download out. Will I make a Discord server? Now, I've been asked this question quite a few times, and my answer will be no, probably not. I don't really like this idea of having the stress of running a Discord server, but if you want a way to like privately chat to me or anything, consider becoming a channel member. Hold on a second, if you want to support me and my channel, consider hitting the join button below to become a channel member. If you do this, you can be a part of my Minecraft hardcore world by being named after any mob inside of my world. Plus, you'll be able to ask me any questions and get access to these cool emotes and badges. It is not a requirement at all, it is just fair for people who want to help support me even further. Wow, my sniffers have actually produced quite a lot recently. However, I need more torch flowers for my next episode. What will I do at 10k subscribers? That's a great question. Honestly, I haven't thought too far ahead yet, I'm not sure. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Also, I got the Minecraft 15th anniversary cape, and honestly, I think it looks so cool. A feature I haven't seen many people notice is the fact that it has a 15 underneath, although it's quite hard to see. And it makes the elytra look really cool. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I'll definitely use it for now. And hopefully the Twitch and TikTok capes will be coming to Java at some point as well. How many hours a week do I spend making videos? Probably a few too many. Honestly, I don't have a complete answer. I don't really time myself when making videos. But for a short, it's probably about an hour in total to script, edit, record, and do all of that stuff, sort of upload it. A short takes about an hour. But a long form video, that can take anything from an hour, a couple of hours, a day, a few days, a couple of weeks, anything like that really. For example, the video of me getting Minecraft's rarest llama, that took a couple of weeks. Whereas this video I can record in a day. Lots of my survival series where I just play Minecraft for a bit and not bother editing anything, they take like a half an hour to 40 minutes to make. And how do I balance YouTube with schoolwork? I don't. I mean, you can sort of tell what I've been putting more of a priority into if you just look at how many videos I've been uploading recently. What's my favourite series I've created and why? Well, it's this hardcore series. And that's because of the amount I've built in the 2 years I've had this world, and the fact that I've just not died or anything like that. I just think this world is so cool. Now, I've done loads of things for the first time. Like, I've probably built things, and this is my first time sort of having a massive world where I just build constantly, and I really like all the builds I've been doing. Especially these 2 wolf builds over here. These are some of my favourite ones I've added recently. And the fact that I've completed almost every advancement in the game. I mean, I am missing a couple like Caving Cliffs, Post-Mortal, but this is the totemless hardcore world, so I don't end up using totems. I should probably do this smithing with style advancement at some point though. How do I motivate myself to edit my videos? Well, I just know the outcome of a video will end up doing very well for me. I also just love the satisfaction of finally spending hours on a video and finally finish editing it. Do I like pineapple on pizza? Yeah, it's one of the best pizza toppings. I'm willing to fight people over that, by the way. In fact, I'm going to eat some pineapple on pizza today. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me? I've been sitting around for 5 minutes or so, just trying to think of something, and honestly, I can't think of any truly embarrassing things. But if I had to think of something, it would probably be just, like, people finding out about my YouTube channel. Although I guess that's more awkward than embarrassing, as I just choose not to talk about it at all. I've realised I was supposed to be adding things to my hardcore world. All I did was put a floor down in my castle, clean up some shulker boxes, and repair my elytra quickly. But I guess if you watch my survival series, you sort of understand how bad I am at multitasking. I don't even have any honey bottles to harvest this. I'll just get some more honeycomb, why not? Do I have a need for honeycomb right now? No, but it's always nice to have a collection of. I guess 1.21 is adding a ton of copper variants into the game as well, so it would be nice to have loads of honeycomb to wax it all. As when 1.21 does release, I do plan on going to a trial chamber and just destroying it all to get loads of copper. But what are some other plans I have for this hardcore world? Well, first, I'm going to be building a custom forest biome. And then I'll probably be building for 100 days. And then by the time it's 2,000 days, I want to do a world tour video, a full movie video. And hopefully by then, 1.21 will be out. And I've got a ton of videos planned for the release of 1.21. But before it actually officially releases, I want to do a video on how to prepare, which will involve me getting loads of tuff and copper, maybe making some new armor and things like that. And once 1.21 releases, I'm going to do a video separate to this hardcore world of rating every feature. Then on this hardcore world, I want to raid a trial chamber, raid an ominous version of a trial chamber, and start building with all of the brand new blocks. We're now on day 1857, by the way, so we're getting very close to day 2000. And I'm actually really looking forward to making a world tour on this world, as I did one like a couple of years ago maybe, on my second channel. But I think I was around like day 700 or something, so it definitely needs updating, as I've built a lot since then. But it's now time to share my big announcement, something that will affect the channel. I'm moving house. Yeah, that's the announcement. So yeah, it may not seem like the biggest announcement in the world, but it may affect videos for a while, as I might not be able to record constantly, and I may also not have good enough internet to constantly upload videos. But hopefully in the long term, it shouldn't really impact anything. If anything, hopefully I'll be uploading even more. But there we go, that's my announcement. I'm officially moving house in the next couple of weeks or so. I'm actually still not too sure when I'm moving. It should be somewhat soon though. All this really means for the channel though, is there may be a couple gaps in between uploads, as I won't be able to get loads out in that time. However, there'll still hopefully be the survival series, or a brand new series starting this Thursday, as I'm going to be pre-recording a lot of those videos. But don't worry, there will be a hardcore video this Saturday. And to be honest, I think I'm going to do more of these hardcore episodes, where I just fix up the world a little bit and just answer a couple of your guys' questions. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments down below what you'd like to see me do on this hardcore world. Also, consider becoming a channel member, as you end up getting some really cool perks, such as even featuring inside of this hardcore world. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new about how to stay motivated in Minecraft. And if there's one final message I can give, do not create a brand new Minecraft world, just stick to the world you have. Oh, and one more thing, subscribe!